There was a homeless family outside of Walmart. It was a family of four with two small children. They were asking for money just so they can get food. Fuck those homeless people.
Moose shit.
Welcome to Moose Shit, where we spot bullshit. My name is Moose, and I'm joined by my considerate caretakers, Kuba and Al. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good. I woke up at 9:30. I went to go get my phone fixed because it's dog shit, but I got it fixed. My iPad also wasn't turning on, so I got that fixed.
Al, this means like no offense to you, but do you guys know why people, whenever someone says, "Oh, how did you start? How was your day?" Most people start with, "Oh, I woke up." Like, isn't that just like a prerequisite to like starting
Well,
your day? Like,
well, I said I woke up at 9:30, which means like that's pretty early. That's why I said that.
9:30 is not that early.
Well, it's early for me.
Okay. Anyways, did you get your phone fixed?
Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna keep my iPhone XS
Because you're a
until
cheap fuck.
probably no. So probably
Because
like
you're a
Black
poor
Friday.
fuck.
Oh my God. No. Black
Just one
Friday,
of
they
them.
have good deals on Black Friday for upgrading your phone. And so rather than get it now when the prices are like it's peak because it just came out, I'm gonna wait a couple months.
So you're a cheap fuck. You're either a cheap fuck or a poor fuck. Otherwise, you would have just gotten it fixed now. Gotten it replaced now.
I am a financially intelligent fuck.
Not really, because didn't you just spend money to get it fixed, even though you're gonna get it replaced?
Uh, no, actually, I got it fixed for $0.
How'd you get it fixed for $0?
I got it fixed for $0 because I went to this phone repair place on Route 9, and we went in there, and my mom said that she wants to go with me because she says that she like will get it fixed for me for free. And I was like, I don't know how you're gonna do that. So we go in, and I tell him, yeah, my port is broken. I don't know why. I think there's something stuck in there. He takes my phone to the back, takes like about 10 seconds, and just pulls out the thing that was broken in the port. And I was like, I swear I tried doing that. I tried using like a paper clip. I tried using one of those spray like wind things to get it out, and nothing worked. And my phone just would not charge. And he does it in the back, takes it out in 10 seconds. And then I asked him, like, okay, how much will it cost? And he says $20. I'm like, perfect. That's cheap. And then he asked for my name, and then my mom gave him her name, and then he like types it on a computer, and he said, oh, okay, it's okay. It'll be on the house for now. Um, and then we asked him, "Oh, that's very generous of you. Like, thank
Is
you."
your
And then
mom part of the mafia? That's some
well, it turns
mafia shit,
out
bro.
my mom
White
like goes there
privilege.
all the time whenever she has something broken, and so she's put like three positive Google reviews, like 5 out of 5 stars, and because of that, it's like I don't know, like a close
How
relationship enough.
often is your mom shit breaking, bro? Is she just
I
like
don't,
careless with her things and she's just constantly breaking them?
I don't know. She says that she gives a review every time she goes there, and I guess she's been there already 3 times to put a Google review. So here's the fourth time, so she says she's gonna put another Google review. I can recommend this spot to you guys.
Okay.
Even if I did even if I was charged, it would have only costed me $20, whereas Apple would have costed me like 100. I'm sure.
Okay, Al, I just want to apologize because it seems like being cheap runs in your family.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. Are you serious, Moose? Is it cheap or smart to bring your mom, who has a good relationship with this guy, to get it for me? Like, why wouldn't I save $20?
Well, I wouldn't. So if it was my child, I wouldn't just go because I could. It's just $20. Like if I know that's gonna just cost $20, why would I go?
Because you
It's
can save $20. You could buy so much with $20.
Name 10 things you can buy that are useful for you with $20.
Any food. That's 10 things right there. Any kind of lunch or dinner can be bought with under $20.
What if you want a steak?
Okay, maybe not a steak, but clothing, or not shoes, clothing,
What
shirts,
clothing? We
socks.
went shopping with Mood. He couldn't get anything.
Well, he was getting sweatshirts. How are you? I don't understand your point, Moose. 20. Why would I not save $20 if I just have to bring my mom to this place which is 7 minutes away from my house?
Yeah,
Okay,
Moose, I'm not liking this point too much from you, bro. It's a weak one. I can't lie.
fine. We'll move on. I'll stop bullying you, which brings us to today's topics. So bullying is a thing that I've had to at least deal with. I'm not sure if you guys, but I've also had to deal with like both sides. I felt like certain times I was a bully and certain times I've been bullied.
What?
So like, do you guys have that? Do you guys
Moose,
have
you're
that
a
like
Bro,
bully?
feeling?
you're a bully? I can't look at you the same way.
Well, I guess I can talk about this right now. So like back in like 10th grade, I was in band, obviously, and in band, they were very strict about attendance and stuff like that. And so one person in our section just didn't show up to practices that often, and that was like really pissing me off at some points. And then one day she just didn't show up, and then she was giving a bunch of excuses in the chat. And then I basically just called her the cancer of the band, and then almost got kicked out of school for it because I called someone cancer.
You did not almost get kicked out of school for it.
The band projector literally came up to me the second time when I confessed, because the first time he asked me about it and I completely lied straight to his face. But the second time when I confessed, he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna write up an HIB report. I could, but I'm not. Just apologize and stuff like that." But I could have gotten an HIB report, which would have got resulted in suspension.
And then we saw the same person at college because now she attends the same college as we do, and Moose still doesn't want to talk to her.
Yeah, she
Wait,
came.
is this the same person that told Alex he was small in the gym?
Yep.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes. I'm trying to be nice to her, but I think that's just sort of like the way that we speak to each other. We just like insult each other. And then I saw
Wait,
her in the gym then a few months after, and then that's when she called me small for no out of pocket reason.
truth does hurt a little bit, Alex, I know.
Is that your bullying story? Is that when you got bullied?
No, that's not when I got bullied. But that's the time you were a bully?
For the most part. Uh, I can talk about when I was bullied, but I was wondering
No,
if there were
I'll
any
talk about my
chance.
bullying story. So
Okay.
my bullying story is that I believe this was like freshman or sophomore year of high school. And I was in, oh yeah, I think it was. And it was a freshman year, and I was in my freshman year biology class, and I was with Jason Mood, who is supposed to be my friend, and we we were in this biology class when we were in lab, and then there was this guy named
EB. EB.
EV. And EB would just like fuck with me every single day, just about random shit, just like, and then even in gym, he would just start punching me. He would just start punching me for no reason. I don't know if it's to get his anger out. I don't know if it's because his dad died or
What the
Holy shit.
fuck?
Fuck,
Oh
why'd
my
you bring that
God.
up?
sorry, no, that's fucked up. We'll cut that out. I don't know if it's because he was angry about something or depressed, but he just started punching me in the middle of the locker room for no reason. And this guy is like at least like he's over 6 foot. Like he's like a pretty meaty guy. So he just
He's
starts
fat.
punching me
He was fat.
there.
You can just say that.
And Mood is right there because we have the same gym period. He's right there and he just laughs along with him. He like pretends to be EB's friend just to laugh at me and enjoy the show because he's not getting punched. So yeah, that was my bullying story. And now I don't know what he's up to. I reached out to him once on like a phone call, said like, "Why did you bully me all those years ago?" And I think he did apologize pretty sincerely, so that was nice. But then,
Why do you still hold a grudge?
well, I mean, I don't necessarily hold a grudge. It's just funny to talk about.
I don't know, Al. Whenever EB's name comes up, you start getting into panic fits of rage.
It's like PTSD, bro. You like
No,
think somebody's
actually,
about to
Moose, you were also in my class at EB, but I'm pretty sure you got bullied by him too. He
Uh,
just bullied both of us. We
Not
hated
really.
hanging out with
Oh, this
each
is
other.
yeah, no, this is another type of bullying story, I guess. A lot of times, like when I was friends sort of with EB's friend group, and so a lot of times when they would start making fun of you, I would sort of hop on because I'm like, oh, this is the cool thing to do. Finally, I don't
Mhm.
have to be made fun of. I'm gonna make fun of Al, and this is gonna be getting my in ticket. Um, yeah, so that was another time I was a bully. Sorry, Al, for all those times. Whoops, that's a big whoops
Okay.
on me.
No, but
feel like
I
Moose is
literally
always
hated
bullied.
whenever there was partners or group projects. I never wanted him to be in my group, but he always just like there's always either never anyone else who wanted to work with him, and I would have to be like that person who had to work with him, me and Moose, or he would just choose me before I had the chance to choose anyone else. But
And why did you
no
just tell
hate.
him like, yo, bro, go take a hike? I don't want to work.
uh, I don't know. I didn't have the confidence to do that, I guess.
But were you a bully ever, Al?
Um, hmm,
Sometimes a person
no.
can be unintentional bully. Put someone
No,
down
I'm
for
a
no
nice
reason.
guy, man. I'm a very nice guy.
You've
I
never
don't let
put
people
someone down
down.
for no reason just to get a
Mm-mm,
laugh out of people, or
never.
you excluded people out of like certain things or
Mm,
anything like that.
no,
No, not there's no chance. There's no time.
I'm always very generous, and even when that may happen, it's always due to some unjustified, extremely unjustified, wild reason. It has nothing
I
to do
mean,
with it being my fault.
I'm sure that's what every bully thinks, that they're not. It's not their fault. It's just happenstance. But okay,
Mm, yeah,
okay,
Coob. I know
cool.
Coob is a bully.
I'm not a bully, bro.
I know you are.
I'm actually not though.
You've never been a bully.
I'm not gonna say I've never been a bully, but I don't intentionally try to be a bully. So since we were talking about being bullied, I'll start there first. So right, I've been bullied, but like it's not in the same way as you guys were. Like if I just got bullied, I would just like try my best to like roast whoever's bullying me back. So
Yeah,
like
it
when
is true.
people would make like fat jokes to me, I would just flame them to try to get even because I wasn't just gonna let them like make fun of me like that. And then being a bully, bro, like I do use like people as like the butt of jokes all the time. So if that's being a bully, I guess like I would bully you guys then every time. Is that considered being a bully, Moose? What do you think?
That's a good point. Does being
No, I don't think it's bullying because we've talked about this before. It's just the dynamic of the friend group. Of most male friend groups, I think it's a lot different than female friend groups where everyone's just like hyping each other up and like wishing everyone the best and supporting each other. You know, male friend groups wish for the downfall of each other.
It's just not true, but if you want to put it that way, I guess
mm,
you could describe it like that, but I just don't
I mean,
agree with you.
okay, why not?
Okay, right? So obviously I make fun of you guys, but Alex is saying hope for the downfall. That doesn't mean I
Okay,
hope
maybe
you
that's
guys just don't succeed in life. Like I don't like after I make fun of like Moose, I would be like, yeah, you're never gonna get a fucking job either, bro. Like you're gonna be a loser for the rest of your life. Like I never fucking violate someone like that. I'll just be like Moose is an idiot and just leave it at that. Or like when I call
mood.
Alex cheap, I don't be
That's
like
funny
Alex is
because
cheap
mood
and you have
always
no
tells
money.
me I'm never getting a job after Air Products. By the way, Air Products still has not reached out to me.
Well, that's
Now
just
you,
funny because you haven't gotten a full time offer yet.
I don't know why. I even
You're
reached
the
out to
only
her like a
Because you're
couple
not
days ago in an
qualified.
email.
You're not
Well, at
qualified.
you're the
least give me
only
an
one catching
email
your
that tells me
You're
that I'm
not
not qualified.
qualified, bro. You're
At
not
least
qualified.
communicate with
not
me.
qualified.
You suck.
You're the
You
only
suck.
one graduating early, and you're the only one who doesn't have a job
Most,
offer.
Have
I mean,
fun
the
sitting
thing
on
is,
your couch. Have fun sitting on your couch
oh
when you
my God,
graduate early, loser.
the career, we haven't even gotten to the career fair yet. I have plenty of time to find a job. And fuck
Yeah,
your products. I wouldn't even want to go
but
there
then
anyway.
people are gonna look at your internship and go like, "Oh yeah, did Air Products is your internship? Did they give you a job offer?" And then you're gonna have to answer, "No." And then
No,
they're
no, no. I'm gonna answer. I
why
haven't
didn't
heard back from
text you?
them yet. I haven't heard back from them yet, but they said that they would get back to me sometime in September. That's exactly
Or
what I'm gonna
just
say.
be like, yeah, they did. Like what? You're not on trial, bro. You don't have to. They're not gonna like put you under oath and ask you. You could just lie to them. Because then if you tell them you have an offer, you could be like, yo, so what are you guys offering? Like, you guys gonna give me more? Like, yeah, they gave me like this much. How
I
much? How
mean,
much we talking here? Like,
then they're
you
gonna
giving me more?
ask, "Did you accept the offer?"
Yeah, you could just say, I'm considering it at the moment.
Perfect. See, this guy's a master liar, Moose. You suck.
So yeah, sorry, I'm not better at lying straight to people's faces. Whoops.
Well,
That's my
most
bad, I guess.
don't make it sound like that.
I mean, it is a valuable skill.
It's not. It's not lying straight to people's faces. It's just stretching the truth a bit.
Exactly.
There's no truth in it though. Where's the
Well, yeah,
truth? And yeah, they gave
for
me an
Alex,
offer.
it wouldn't be true, but like for me, right? So I could just be like I accepted my offer, but like if they asked me how much I'm making, like obviously they wouldn't do that, but like I would like smudge the numbers a little bit, like bump it up so I can get a nice little offer from them. Like
Yeah. Or
maybe
when you're
it'll
negotiating,
influence.
you can say, "Well, this company offered me this amount.
Yeah, right. It'd be like
Would you meet me
negotiation.
there?"
I'd be like, yeah,
Hmm.
they gave me this amount. Like, so I'm looking for, I'm like kind of the shit right now. So if you want in, like, I'm gonna need you to show me the bag, and then they show me the bag, and then I'll consider working there.
Well, you can't always be truthful.
Moose would tell them the truth, and then they would just give him exactly the same, and then he would have to take it because Moose sucks.
Well, I'm not looking for job offers anymore because I accepted my offer. So
Nice,
I can't
Well,
even look
no,
for
nice.
that's
another
not
one.
true. Are you going to the career fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Moose,
why is that?
you can still
For
look
a
for another
headshot.
job, bro.
For what?
You could
For a
still look for
headshot.
another job,
No,
Moose.
because you can't renege on the offer. Rutgers prohibits it.
No,
Ruggers,
Moose, Moose. What if the offer was like 60K that you got?
but it wasn't.
Well, I don't think he would have considered it then if it
Engage
was
in the
60K.
hypothetical, Moose. If it was 60K, would you accept it?
Then maybe he would have
No.
looked for more jobs then, bro. This is
If it
just
was
the
60K,
obvious
I wouldn't have
answer.
accepted it
Well,
because
I think the whole
it would
point
be
is
lower
that
than
you
I was
can accept
making.
it. You can accept it as a backup, and then if you get a job that's higher, then you go with that.
No, but like I know what the median average is in my industry, and so if it was 60K, I wouldn't have offered it. But if it was like median average, if it was the median of my industry, then yeah, I would have accepted it.
And then you
I
wouldn't look
mean,
for other jobs that could be higher than the median.
No,
Well, I think you're just missing out on opportunities.
but you can't renege on an offer.
that's what they say.
Yes, moves. That's what they say. But sometimes circumstances
Okay, let me
adapt.
make this. Let me put it like this: reneging on a job offer is sort of like cheating on your girlfriend, right? Okay,
Stop the
so
cap,
like,
bro. Oh
God,
my
moves.
god.
There's
Shut
it's just
up, bro.
it's
You're
if you're in
completely
a
so
different.
if you're in a
dumb, bro.
relationship, I'm pretty sure once you're in the relationship, you're supposed to get off Tinder and stuff like that. You're
Oh
not
my
supposed to continue
god,
No,
looking for
Moose.
stuff on
no,
Tinder
You're
in
no.
case there's
so
a better
dumb.
looking woman out there.
You're so
Moves, why are
dumb.
you
Oh
such a
my
cocksucker for
god, bro.
companies? You just like,
Bro,
bro,
it's not even the same
you're
whatsoever,
just a
bro.
number to these companies. You're literally just a number. They couldn't care less.
Bro, but in Moose's example, he's not even a number yet, bro. He has a job offer and he signed the offer letter. It's not like he works there yet. He has the commitment to work there. Or like he has an offer and he accepted the offer. So, if XYZ company comes and offers him 10K more, it's not cheating on the other company that you haven't even worked for yet. It just means you're just taking a better offer, you nincompoop.
But I can't take another offer because I already accepted the offer.
He's
Oh
Mr.
my
Ethical.
god, it
Because
does
he's Mr.
not
Ethical and
matter,
he can't do
Moose.
anything that's outside the realms of perfect ethicness.
I mean, Moose can claim to be an ethical person all he wants, but he's just not.
I never say that I am. You guys say that.
Well, no, I'm just telling Alex. Like
I know.
Alex is calling you like Mr. Ethical or whatever, but Moose is just like a hypocritical piece of shit. Like that just describes Moose perfectly.
Because you do these things so you can appear to be above everybody else.
I
That's right.
don't do these things to appear to be above anyone else. When I do
Yes,
these
you
things,
do.
I do these things.
No,
Whether
no.
that makes me appear above everyone else or not, that's up to your guys' perception. That's not
You're a
to me.
liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Like when you give money to the homeless, you're just a liar.
Yeah. You only do that in front of us. You don't do that by yourself.
Sure, if you think so. Then why don't I have money in my wallet ever?
You're just a liar. I mean, like even if you just gave them money and then you go back in the thing and get them a pizza too, like it's just for the show.
Or what you do is you give them money when you're with us, and then when you drop us off, you go back there and you demand your money
And I
back and
beat,
you take
and
it
I
out of the
beat the
bowl.
shit out of them. I beat the
Yeah,
shit out of them and I
and
rope them blind.
you take the pizza back too. You don't even let them keep the pizza. You take the pizza back.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, fuck those homeless people.
That was definitely for the show, Moose. Buying the pizza
No,
that
it
had
was
to be
not
for
for
the
the
show.
show.
No, it had to be for the show because there's no reason to do that.
Wait, what happened? He actually bought a pizza? Was I there?
No, it was Jason and Akinola.
That was for the show, bro.
There was a homeless family outside of Walmart. It was a family of 4 with 2 small children. They were asking for money just so they can get food. And then I saw them when I went to enter Walmart. I saw them trying to get pizza from Domino's, I think. Um, but like I just ordered for them and paid for them, and then I went about my business.
Didn't you give them like $50?
It was whatever was in my wallet. I don't know if it was $50 or not.
Was
That's
it not?
such a
It was around $40, right? If I
It might
remember
have been.
correctly.
I don't know.
How do you just give whatever is like? How do you get cash, most?
What do you mean? How do I get cash?
Like you go to the ATM and you get cash, right?
Sometimes it's just
Okay.
gifts that I get.
Wait, all right. Let's say the ATM example. When you go to the ATM and you get cash, you're getting that cash for a specific purpose, right?
Sometimes I take out for getting laundry, and then whatever's left is whatever's left. Like I know I'm taking out more than I should for the laundry, but it's whatever.
Well, so then you're taking it out specifically for homeless people because if there's no other purpose for it.
I go to the ATM to do stuff specifically for. Like when I was in New York, I took money out specifically so I can get lunch, and then whatever is left, what was were left. Like there was this nice homeless guy at the. I'm not even sure if he was homeless. I know he was begging, asking for money, but he was willing to work for it because he was a doorman for Dunkin', an official doorman, but a doorman. He was a nice guy.
I hate people like that, bro. Opening a damn door and they're expecting to get paid for it, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid as shit, bro.
I
Like, bro,
mean,
I didn't even ask you. I didn't ask you to open the door. I'm perfectly able to do that myself. So then don't look at me like I'm gonna give you anything for opening a damn door.
I mean, he never asks anyone for money. He just usually keeps his cup out. He doesn't even shake it or anything. He just opens the door whenever anyone needs to exit or enter.
in our hometown, when a lot of the times when you're stopped at a red light, there's these people in like those DL green uniforms that when you're at a red light, they will shake the cup in front of your window, staring at you, waiting to make a donation. And I can't not give them a donation. I can't pretend I don't see them. So I have to give them a donation.
What
Yeah, so you know
uniforms?
what I do? You know what I do? I take the change that's in my car and dump it in their bucket, bro. Since they want to beg, they could get my damn scraps, bro.
Wait, are you talking about the football team?
You know,
Oh,
like it's
anything
when they
that's there.
collect it for like the fire department or some shit like
Uh-huh.
that. Is that what you're
I
talking
just
about,
don't donate.
Alex?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like bro, no, the thing is sometimes they're just like in the way, like, bro, you're standing in traffic, bro. Like what the hell are you doing? So like what I'll do is I'll grab like the pennies and like the nickels that I have in my car and I'll grab them and like when they come over, I'll purposely like chuck them in the thing. So like I'll like put my hand over the bucket and then like fling them into the thing. So then their like hand gets like pushed back as they're getting it because I like chuck this shit so hard.
You know what
Man,
else
you
Moose
guys are
does? When we're out, like, out to a restaurant, out to a store or something, and then we buy something, and then they say, "Do you want to round up to donate to this charity?" Moose always does that. But it's like, Moose, I know you don't give a fuck about this charity, and you're only doing this, and he will even do it in front, like when it's my money or when it's a tip, and he wants it to be 25%, and I'm trying to do it, and he will change it so that it's 25% or so that it's donate. So you're only doing this to show to appear to be that you're Mr. Ethical.
none of this is for show. None of it's for show. Now, are you sure you don't want to go back on your statement about being a bully? Like, is there no point where you just try and like put someone down? Hmm.
And you're just a bullshitter, bro.
I'm not bullshitting. There's no
Yes,
bullshit
you
in
are, bro.
sight.
Okay, Moose, run me through the dominoes thing again. That family thing again. How
Okay.
exactly did that go?
So I got to I got to Walmart because Jason Akinola wanted to get something, I think, or I was trying to get something. I forgot. But I saw a homeless family in like the parking lot. So I first went over there. I donated money, and then I realized that they were looking for food. And so I went into I went into Walmart. Walmart has Domino's in it, so I placed the order for a pizza at Domino's. And then I went about my business, got my stuff, and then I picked up the pizza. I gave it to them because they were entering Walmart. I gave the pizza to them and I went about my business. I went back home.
You see this? You see this, Alex? No, you see this? So you think if Moose was by himself with Jason and Akinola, he would have without Jason Akinola, he would have gone. He sees this
Yeah.
family, he goes out to them and donates them. I don't doubt that. I think Moose would do that. But then he goes into the. And I bet Jason and Akinola as they're walking in and they like see how much he gave him. You know they're probably giving him shit just like we all would, right? We would all
No,
give
Jason
Moose
Akinola
shit
didn't
on that.
see.
Yeah,
Jason
my
Akinola
ass,
were by the
bro.
car when I.
My ass,
No,
my ass.
no, I'm not. I'm telling you, Jason and
Okay,
Akinola
I'll
were
ask
by the
them. I'll
car.
ask them. Okay, whatever.
No,
Okay, but then
They found out afterwards.
Moose goes in there, and then he orders a damn pizza too. It's like, yeah, I just gotta give this to this homeless people that already gave $40 to. That's just bullshit, Moose. You're a liar.
No, I think it's one of those things where it's like if you have like a YouTuber that donates to a homeless person and records it and posts it online, like yeah, you probably didn't have to record it and post it online, but at the end of the day, it is still good being done. So I guess that's like at the end of the day, the homeless person is still getting money and it's still benefiting them. But most is just doing it for selfish purposes.
That's right.
Also, no, because first of all, Jason and Akinola were by the car, and I said, "You guys can go in. I'll be there in a bit." And then I went to the homeless people because they were on the other side of the parking lot, and I gave money. And then I walked back. And then afterwards, Jason and Akinola asked what happened, and then I told them. And then I went to go order pizza, and they thought I was getting it for lunch. And then we went about our business. And then I was planning on just giving it in the parking lot when Jason and Akinola were in the car, but the homeless people were entering Walmart, so I gave it to them there.
You're a liar, Moose. I'm gonna ask Jason about this, and then I'm gonna see what he says. Because I
Anyway,
just
Okay.
don't believe your
can you tell us about
nonsense.
when you were bullied?
Oh yeah, I guess I can talk about when I was bullied. Um, so in middle school is when I actually started taking up band. And as part of band,
Loser.
I was playing the alto sax. Which did not help anything. But basically, I had to take the bus a lot of times for to get to school, in middle school. that's because most of the time my parents needed the car in the morning, and also, yeah, I live about 15 minutes away, so it's not like I can by driving, so it's not like I can walk or anything like that. But anyways, anytime like I got onto the bus, I wasn't allowed to sit at like a seat. Like most of the time, I wasn't allowed to sit in a seat when I got into the bus. So most of the time, I just had to go to the back of the bus and sit on the ground because for some reason people thought that I smelled. And I got like a really big complex out of that. Like every single morning before I left to go to the bus, I would usually take a shower and start scrubbing for like 30 minutes until like part of my skin started to peel, and then I like drench myself in perfume just so like I wouldn't get like a something that I was like smell. And I also didn't eat breakfast because I didn't want anything to come off my breath or anything like that. And despite that, I still wasn't allowed to sit on the bus. And then when I got the saxophone,
Yeah,
obviously
but
it
what do you
came.
mean by not allowed to sit?
So the way it worked is that usually the three seaters can fit three people, but a lot of times people just fit two people in that seat. And then on the two seaters, the people put one seat person in there just so that everyone can stay comfortable. Um, but the way our bus worked, because I was on the second stop, the bus was already full by the time I got there, and so uh, there had to be sometimes three people to a three seater or two people to a two seater. But I wasn't. I just wasn't allowed to sit there. Like people go, I ask, "Oh, is this seat taken or anything?" Like that, and be like, "Yeah, you can't sit here or anything like that." Sometimes people just blatantly say, "No, you can't sit here," like not even without even me asking or anything like that. Um, and so it was just so. And then this one time, I tried to force myself onto a seat, and then I was like literally kicked out of the seat, which then led me back to my usual spot, which was on the floor in the back of the bus.
This is really sad.
I know. Yeah, he told me about this story
I
yesterday.
didn't know that. That's really sad, Moose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the question. Oh
there
God.
was also a kid like that on my bus, right? Not a smelly kid, but there's just this fucking idiot in band, right? This kid had a big ass fucking like I don't know, like a damn tuba or some shit in his bag, bro. Like or in a case, right? Bro, when I tell you it takes up the whole floor of the damn three seater, bro, it did. So what he would do is he was the last stop. So he would walk in and the whole bus would be crowded, right? Not a single empty seat. And then like him and his damn tuba are walking around the bus. So what he would do is he'd find an open three seater. He wouldn't say a word, even if the person that was on the outside didn't move. He'd like get over them, and then he would slide his tuba under everybody's feet, or he would just leave it in the aisle. And everybody hated him, bro. I don't think there was a single person that liked him, but he would just do it every day, bro. And then like,
Yeah,
bro,
that
people would like grab his tuba and like chuck it and shit, and he would not say a word. He would just take it.
yeah, that
So
was
I
the
think
reason I
Moose
didn't
was like
bring
the
my
big.
instrument home that often. Just because I knew, like, anytime like I had to bring my instrument home, I would usually beg my mom to like drop me off to school, like to like drop whatever she was doing and just drop me off at school because I didn't want to take the bus. It's also the reason why I stopped taking the bus entirely in like high school, for the most part. Like I would only go
Uh,
on the bus if it was absolutely necessary.
that was really sad, Moose. Like I didn't know you actually got bullied.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the question I asked him was, "What's the most blatantly racist thing that's ever happened to you?" I kind of want to pose that question to you, too.
To me,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So like, I don't know if this is racism, but I just assume that it is. So in my neighborhood, right? So like, I live in townhouses, and they're all like it's mostly white people. So like, when we were younger, me and all my friends, we'd ride bikes around our neighborhood, and then we'd play like football. We'd play foursquare and all that shit too. And we would ride bikes on the street, right? And then when cars would come, like normal people, we would move onto the side. And then there was always this one lady that would complain and call the cops and all that. Bro, one time we played Foursquare in my damn parking spot and they complained about it.
Mhm.
So after a while, like they started complaining to HOA. and the HOA would just start sending letters to our house, right? But the thing is, we were the only house that were getting letters, and it was just me and my brother were the only like brown kids there. Like the rest of our friends were all white. And then one time, this kid that we knew, like just destroyed. Like there's an empty house on the end of my neighborhood that was empty for like a while. This kid like literally destroyed the back deck, like kicked all the fencing and stuff and destroyed it. Like it was literally like vandalism. And they sent a letter to my house.
You gotta complain.
Bro, my dad blatantly called her out for being racist, like on multiple occasions.
And what happened?
I just don't know. I mean, she would stop bothering us for a little bit, but then like she would just get back on her shit. I mean, she's just a racist piece of shit. Yeah, that's right. She.
Oh,
She. I'm this
question.
close to exposing her name.
Mm-hmm.
For white people, is being called racist like kryptonite? Because if I ever even imply that like a white guy is racist, they would immediately stop doing whatever they're doing and question their entire existence for like a good minute before they continue back to whatever they're doing.
Well, I don't think anyone wants to be. I mean, racist is not a positive term. It's clearly negative. I'm not sure what you mean. No one wants to be called racist.
Yeah, but if I like know I'm right, I'm not gonna let some person calling me racist gonna stop me from doing what I know that I'm right about. But like every time like it comes up with white people, they always stop arguing just to address the racist comment and then continue back arguing.
Well, I think it's because if you call a white person racist, even though what their intentions are not racist, you'll still categorize them as racist and then like lose sight of anything that they're saying and throw it away because you think that they're racist. So I think by fighting back against it, um, it legitimizes what they're saying. I don't know.
Okay, you're
I'm not
racist.
defending racist people. I'm just, oh my God,
I mean, Alex, if you're defending racist people, you'd be defending yourself because you're racist.
really? I mean, I'm
Alex
not
doesn't
racist.
let colored people in his house.
Oh
He
my
doesn't.
God.
He actually, in fact,
All
doesn't.
all of Alex's, our whole friend group, all five of us, Alex is the only white guy. And then when we ask to go to Alex's house, he always says no because we're colored.
If I don't like colored people, why would I hang out with you guys?
Well, you just use us.
Because
For
you're trying
what?
to act, because you're trying to look like Mr. Ethical, you know, hanging out with the minorities and everything like that.
Damn, he
Really?
got you.
Really? Who am I trying to impress when I just hang out with you guys one on one?
Who the fuck am I trying to impress when I give money out?
The people who
Everybody.
you're with?
So then the people that
Yeah,
you're with, well, we'll go like, oh wow, Al's is a real not racist type of guy since he's hanging out with us. But that's not
Yeah,
true.
but who am I trying to impress? You guys? You
Yeah.
think I'm trying to? What's the benefit in that?
What's the benefit of me impressing you guys?
because we think you're an idiot.
Oh, but we think Al's an idiot.
Alex is a racist. That I
Well,
know for sure.
I
There's
mean,
not a doubt in my mind that
let's
Alex
listen.
Gaspar is racist.
This recording is going out in public, so let's not like
No, no, no.
I
Alex
would like to get a
Gaspar
job.
doesn't
I
let
don't
colored
have a
people in his
job. I
house.
don't have a job yet. Please, I'm trying to
If
get a
Alex,
job.
if you become friends with Alex and you're a colored person, you're never going inside his house because he doesn't want to dirty up his house with
That's not true.
colored
You guys
people.
have been over my house many times. In fact,
But you only let us do it when your parents weren't home
no, that is not
because your
true.
parents, because the Gaspar family cannot stand to be in the same room as colored
No,
people.
that's just because they wanted us to have our own space. And that was one time. You guys have been over my house many times when my parents have been in the house. And yeah, they don't bother us because they don't want to bother us.
Al, I've known you for over a decade. I can count the number of times I've been to your house on one hand.
And I can count the number of times I've been at your house on one hand, Moose. Does that
Such a
mean that
fucking
your
lie.
family
That's such
does
a
that mean that
fucking
your
lie.
family
That's
doesn't like
such
white
a
people?
blatant lie.
That is
That's such a
not a
blatant
lie.
fucking lie. I've invited you
Moose,
guys
I
to my
go to
house
your
so
house
many
maybe like
times.
once or twice a year. Once a year, if that. Moose, isn't your family racist? Haven't you admitted that?
Yeah, my mom's pretty like racist.
Really?
At least I admit it. I admitted it.
Stop this conversation, man. Why are we
Okay.
talking about this?
Okay. One last point about bullying. Do you guys think cyberbullying is less bad compared to actual physical bullying? Because
Yes.
that's been
Yeah.
always an argument. Oh.
Turn the damn screen off. Put
Yeah,
down
but
your
that's not.
phone.
But
Put
no, but
down
like
your phone.
physical bullying, it hurts your body. But like cyberbullying, it can affect your soul. Like the most painful thing about what like I've been bullied twice. Like physically. One time I got beaten up on like a bus, and that was like in
Damn.
first grade.
You didn't talk about
Oh, so
that
you got jumped?
No, it was like one kid, and it
in
was
first
something
grade.
that was yeah, that was something like that was resolved like pretty fast because my mom caught it. Um, but
What did she
no,
do? Did she drag this bitch?
no. So I came home after one day, and my mom was like, Why are there actual footprints on your head?" And I just told my mom, and then she contacted the principal. Like the principal took care of it. Um,
Why'd you get beat up?
I honestly don't know. I don't know why I was beaten up. But anyways, that doesn't like stick out to me. This is the reason I didn't talk about it because it doesn't stick out to me that much. What stuck out to me was when I was literally forced to question everything when I was being bullied about something that I literally couldn't control. It was me being brown. So like cyberbullying doesn't affect you physically, it affects you mentally. It makes you your own bully. So like I
Oh
think
my god,
cyberbullying is
bro.
more
No.
detrimental.
Cyberbullying is literally okay, right? So imagine this. Imagine you post a picture on Instagram or whatever, and a bunch of people comment like the saying like fucked up shit to you. Bro, just delete the Instagram post, bro. But imagine you go to school and like people are saying those words to you now.
Yeah,
What is
Yeah.
but
worse?
okay,
You can
but
always just delete that. You don't ever have to look at it again. You could just
but you
get
know
off,
that
bro.
but you know that it exists in with cyberbullying, with physical bullying. You used to know that can be safe, really at your own home. You didn't have to worry about getting bullied in your own home. But now with cyberbullying, that the actual art of bullying now it transcends any type of barrier. You can bully someone who's just literally laying in bed.
Bro. Cyberbullying. If you get cyberbullied, bro, you're a pussy.
Okay, I wouldn't take it that far, but I think cyberbullying is less bad than in-person bullying, and I, because you know what happens a lot of the time, like for example, celebrities get really upset on like Twitter and start going on random Twitter rampages over these people that are like living on their mom in their mom's basement and focusing on these celebrities 24/7 and make the smallest critique, and you can have a flood of compliments but you'll only focus on the critiques, and then these celebrities go on Twitter rampages and lose their mental sanity over these random people. But if they just shut off Twitter or allowed someone else to manage their social media, they wouldn't have to deal with all the negative comments, or they could just focus on the positive comments. And I think that could be related a lot to like normal life, where if you don't like what's being said about you online, just don't look at it. I know it's oversimplistic, but I think it's good advice generally.
But I mean, with the way the world works nowadays, you have to sort of have some sort of presence online.
Not really though.
Like I
I,
deleted.
I mean, I don't. I don't think cyberbullying really like what is an example of cyberbullying that might happen? Like, is it just like if you get on COD and people start like roasting your skills and like call your mom a bitch? Like, is that cyberbullying, or like what is an example of cyberbullying? Or is it like when you post something on Instagram and like someone says like you look like an idiot?
Yeah, look like an idiot, but like in much more harsher terms. And it's usually a little bit more direct. Like with regular bullying, really, people don't have such a great, fantastic memory that they're able to basically pick out every single thing and are able to dissect it and then come up with the greatest insult to ever affect you. But with cyberbullying, if you just look at someone's social media profile, what they like, what they don't like, you can probably construct the greatest weapon to ever be made through cyberbullying because you know everything about them, so you can know what exactly hurts
Yeah,
them.
but are you literally saying I post something on Instagram and someone's commenting on it?
That can be part of it, yeah.
Well, what's
I
another
know.
example of how cyberbullying happens? I assume you're talking about cyberbullying in terms of someone that you know rather than some random online. Because if it's some random online, you absolutely shouldn't give two fucks about what they have to say.
I mean, I sort of care what someone online has to say about me. Like, I don't
Oh
like
my
the
God.
feeling that there's someone out there who hates me, really.
I hate you.
Most. You cannot appease everybody, especially if it's some random guy on Reddit. Moose, are you getting bullied on Reddit?
Uh,
Getting bullied on Reddit?
Oh my
no,
God.
no. Reddit's the
Moose,
one place I'm not
get
getting
off
bullied on.
Reddit.
Reddit's the one place I'm not getting bullied on.
Why are you getting bullied on Reddit, Moose?
I'm not getting bullied on Reddit.
Moose, where are you getting bullied?
Not
Moose, what kind of
anywhere
pussy are you that
besides
you're
this
getting
friend
bullied on
group.
Reddit?
Besides this friend group, nowhere else, really.
Moose,
Okay,
what kind of pussy
great.
gets bullied on Reddit, bro?
Fuck
Now I'm
you,
sitting here
bro.
talking shit about Reddit.
I,
Okay,
I
well,
mean, do you agree with me that if it's a random stranger bullying you, you should just like block them or ignore them and
sure.
not care what they have to
On a
say?
on a fundamental level, thinking rationally, yeah. But people don't think rationally. They're irrational creatures. So if someone is like talking shit about them online, even if they don't know them, it still affects them.
Shut up.
It's like so much easier to say, "Oh, you shouldn't give a shit about them," than it is to like actually do.
Bro, your original question was, is it worse than normal bullying, bro? There's no world where cyberbullying, in my eyes, is worse than regular bullying, bro. If I go to school every day and there's people picking on me, like saying shit to me, and even like hurting me, like just hitting me, that is not gonna be that is 100 times worse. Bro, if somebody keeps calling me a bitch online, I'm just gonna be like, I'll just be like, yo, fuck you, you're a bitch. And then I'll just hop off the fucking, if it's on Instagram, I'll just get off
Yeah, I don't
Instagram.
know. I think some people have different reactions, different like thick skin to that. So,
I think it's like, I'm not being a misogynist, but I think it's women, bro.
God, all right, I can't
No, like,
agree
no,
with
I'm just
that.
saying, like, let's say, like a girl posts a picture on Instagram, and like a bunch of girls start like commenting nasty shit. I think it's more because, like, bro, girls aren't usually getting like physically bullied, so I think it's like they're like that bullying. I think is a lot more like mental, like, but like with a dude, you could just get your ass beat like Moose did in first grade.
I really didn't want to talk about it, but like pre Andrew Tate, I probably would have agreed with you. But now like post Andrew Tate, I know that men are a little bit more sensitive to stuff like that, and they can get affected by stuff like this. So you can't just necessarily say, oh well, men aren't affected by it because Andrew Tate has shown that men are affected by stuff like this.
What are you talking about? What do you mean Andrew
Well,
Tate showed that?
Well, Andrew Tate's entire thing is that the main consensus on it is that his influence is mostly targeted at men who are vulnerable, men who feel as though they are less than or not being treated well. Because most of when we think of uplifting people, it's usually uplifting women, and so a lot of the times the men get left behind. You know, am I making sense right now? I feel like I'm rambling.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
Well, I think what he's trying to say, like, for example, women inspirational videos. I saw this on TikTok. Women inspirational videos are like, go queen, like, you could do it, like, you could put anything you put your mind to. And then guy inspirational videos is like, you suck, you need to go to the gym, you're weak. Like, it's just a lot different in the way that we
Yeah, but
motivate.
that's
And it,
where that just like I feel like that just confirms my point that like to get into a dude, you really have to like get into them. Like you have to insult them or like you have to point out their deficiency. Whereas with
yeah,
like women, they just like glorify their deficiencies and make it like like they tell you that you don't have any deficiencies, which is like whether it's true or not, that's what they're gonna say. But like with dudes,
yeah.
they're just gonna be like, yeah, like you're fucking fat, you're fucking broke, like you're all this shit, like you gotta change that shit.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree. Most,
I
don't you
guess.
agree with that point?
No, I guess that's sort of true. Um, I don't really have any other points beyond this end, so Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please go ahead and give us a subscribe, leave a like, comment down below if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, please go ahead and listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a number of other podcasting platforms because we are literally everywhere. Um, See you guys later. See you next week. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.